Hey everyone, Thena here. We are continuing our game, Black Book. And we're going to go and get Changeling married to the old soldier dude. We fought the crazy old lady because the crazy old lady was feeding people to this giant plant thing, which was a soldier's friend. And now we're back to actually helping the Changeling get married. Hold it.
What a night. I'm glad that chart is finished, but I'm still scared.
This is because we killed that one chart that was eating people.
I feel uneasy about that woman. Oh, Vasia, we shouldn't have done it.
Nonsense. She might have tried to get the Changeling back. We wouldn't let that happen.
How many horrible charts like that is there in our Uyest?
It's not the last of them, that's for sure. That's the very reason Khaldoons are needed. To help the regular folk and save them from evil spirits.
Oh, I need to catch my breath. I better go home and sleep. Trofim. Vasia, did we at least help the right village?
There's no doubt about it, Kolya.
Thank you, Vasilisa. If you need anything, you can always count on me. Don't doubt it.
Okay.
Thank you, Vasia, for not letting down.
Oh, Yegor, thank God I caught you.
I am not in charge around here anymore. Vasilisa is the one you're looking for.
What kind of life is it here? 1 minute it's hunger, another war. Oh well, at least my cow is still healthy. What was I saying? Some time ago, I was walking along the Bonevsk road late at night. There, on the other shore. A frightful place, I tell you.
Okay.
Then, all of a sudden, something clattered and shot past me. Like a whirlwind, I tell you. God help me, I made it home.
All right. I'll go check if there are any demons there.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. Put a Zagovar on me, will you?
Puti, don't you know there's nothing better than the sign of the cross?
All right. I'll whisper something. What with you coming all this way and all?
Oh, thank you, kind girl.
Okay. So we can do that to just check that out. I think that was the... Alright, so... Here's our ally. Oh, I can... What does he give me? I can bring him along. I can choose my ally. Ask... Oh, he's locked. Oh, and so is Grandpa. I want to take my cat along. That off. Okay. I want to bring the cat on a mission.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Okay. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's head. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Well, you know, that one's always nice to have. I wonder if that's always...
While passing a small birch grove, you notice the golden flowers of the tirlich herb. The ground is covered with its flowers, as if it were a golden carpet. You hold your breath and bow 6 times. When you rise from the final bow, you see that only one flower remains. Where the others have gone is a mystery. You carefully cut down the tirlich herb and take it with you. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Gain 1 order. Okay.
You notice deep, humanoid tracks.
Oh, no.
It's unclear whether they were left during rain or if someone heavy walked here recently. Still, you feel some uneasiness when you get closer. You come closer and study the tracks. It is obvious now why you had an uneasy feeling looking at them from afar. Each track is glowing with a dull, blue sorcerer's light that only witches can see. People like you. A Khaldoon put one of his demons in the tracks so that they would curse passersby.
Oh.
All of a sudden, one of the tracks erupts into a blue flame. A demon appears and moves towards you. Unwilling to walk around with someone else's curse, you brace yourself.
Alright. Just two little demons. Okay. I already have that. Oh, that's why I have that in front. So these are automatically played. That's cool. Let's see. They have 9 health and doing... Okay, we'll do just one of these. That. Make it even. Can I do that too? Yeah. Burn. And weld. Okay. And know it. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's just gonna kill that guy. Oh, I might just kill the guys. Whew. I beat them up. Oh, this one's really cool. I need to get more key cards, I think.
With the demons gone, the blue light of the tracks fades as well, along with the evil sorcery.
Well, if anyone asks, I'll say, self-defense. If I upset a witch.
It's lonely and scary on the road at night. Around you is an unfriendly silence, broken only by the sound of your footsteps. The old graves at the crossroads have no offerings.
Okay. So you can go places and nothing will happen. Huh. Still fun story. Good narrator.
You hear the sound of wheels tearing through the silence of the sleeping road like a knife. Ahead, you see the silhouette of a wagon moving in your direction. The cart is filled with freshly cut ears of grain. You shout your greetings, and the wagon stops nearby. The driver looks at you with cold, staring eyes.
Well, only option now is to greet him.
I wish you a good harvest.
We thank you kindly.
Where are you taking this bread?
Not very far, you might say. You'll be there soon enough.
Don't avoid the question. Where's this place?
A bit to the south. It's quite a bit warmer down there than in your Cherdon.
Stop beating around the bush. Where are you taking your bread?
Aye, it's a long story. See you soon, witch. Giddy up.
In the blink of an eye, the cart driver strikes the reins and is soon lost in the darkness of the night. You shrug. Time to go on your way.
So I don't know in this game. Oh no, not everyone would know that there's witches because a lot of times people don't realize she is one. You just
Amidst
know
the
from
branches,
story.
you notice a glint of the demon's eyes. It seems that the Chorts are waiting to ambush some unwitting passerby. Nikolai walks forward, pretending as if he hasn't noticed the Chort. As soon as the demon lunges at him, Nikolai grabs the demon and shoves him off the cliff. One less demon to deal with.
Ooh, that's cool. That thing has two faces. Okay, I have only one attack. And, summoning more spirits. Got it. Well, for now, do that. Let's just do all this. Have some waste. Ooh, this one's good. All demons 4 damage. I'll have to change it out because I think I have one all demons 2 damage. I can swap that out. Like
A
better
motley
version.
swarm of peddlers has created a small fair by the village. Some traders have stayed rather late. You might get lucky and find something useful among their varied goods.
I want him. I want the
Buy
peddler.
an amulet and a trinket. Buy a potion, then drink it. You'll be as healthy as a boar, demons fleeing from your roar.
Good rhyming job. And if I
It
kill
seems
enemies,
someone was
health?
expecting you.
Oh,
Someone appears to have cursed the peasant's cow, and it stopped giving milk. You try to remember. Was this your doing? One way or the other, you whisper requisite zagavers, and now the animal will recover. The thankful hosts give you some fresh bread and a small pot of honey.
oh, cool. Inspect the bone. Where was that? I did it. I missed this. That sucks. Or unless that's this part.
The door to the abandoned banya opens with a shrill creak. After that, the old building is silent, waiting for the ritual to begin. You can only guess how this ritual will end.
Okay,
Some fitting spells come to mind. However, none of them were made to free changelings. Your heart skips a beat when you look upon the unknown, dim as the dark interior of a stove.
Oh, I can't read my thing? Nope, okay.
You start with a usual summoning Zagavar, hoping that Nikolai's bride will answer you. Perhaps you'll just have to give her all of the requisite items. The Zagavar soon comes to an end, and the changeling girl stands before you.
Or if I do this. Aha! So we got this new one. As soon as he took the stone, a female hand grabbed his arm. You won't have the stone unless you marry me. You're a demon, surely? No, a Christian soul. Take me as your wife, and you'll marry in the church. The soldier took a better look. The girl was pretty and might bear him many children. He agreed and she told him, I'll come tomorrow at midnight. You meet my father, the head of the Banya, and you'll deal with him. But keep this in mind, you have to pick me out from 12 identical girls. Don't choose the one with the yellow teeth, for mine are white. Also, father will offer you 2 socks for the dowry. Don't choose the left one, as it holds all the men's sorrows. Take the right one, it holds a future. The soldier did as he was told. The head of the Banya howled with rage and vanquish. Okay.
We brought the things we promised. Soon you'll be free.
The girl tries to say something, but an unintelligible whisper is all that escapes her lips. Her entire figure seems tinged with smoke.
What's going on? We can't understand you.
The girl covers her mouth. Her figure screams despair. Tears drip from her empty eye sockets. You whisper an old Zagavar, and you finally understand what she's saying. Her voice calls to you, as if from far away.
The one called Banik dwells in darkness. She wouldn't let the accursed children go. The stove, the fire, the boiling water, the flayed skin. These are the keys to her domain. I am the third from the left, and all that is colored with blood.
Third from the left. You know what? I don't know if this is something important. Third left. Third from the left.
Mind you, that
The girl doesn't manage to finish the sentence. She is engulfed with flames and clouds of steam. The shelves fall over when a hole to the ethereal world opens like a maw.
That's nothing. We'll manage, won't we?
Got it.
The entrance to the underground burns with unbearable heat. You recall this happening when you stepped into the maw of the Hellhound. This time, old Yegor isn't around. Your confidence in your ability to get out is also nowhere to be found. You tell Nikolai to wait for you in the banya and step inside.
Okay, real quick. It said for this, if I had to choose, it said not to choose from the left, right? No, here. I'm missing one of these. The 12 girls are identical, yellow teeth. If the two socks, choose the right one. Okay, just in case. We'll go in.
The world flashes with
Wait.
blinding heat.
Why is he here?
You're familiar with the feeling of passing between worlds. However, once again, even on this, your third time, it sweeps over you like a sudden gale and slams you mercilessly to the ground. When you come to, you're surrounded by a ringing silence. Nikolai lies at your side. He too is stunned from the teleportation, but is already coming to his senses. He obviously didn't listen to your instructions.
Okay.
Kolya, are you alright? I told you to wait in the banya.
But I couldn't just leave you like that alone. I can keep it together now, I think.
Well, the more the merrier, I suppose. Anyway, there's no way back now. Follow me.
Such a fearsome girl. You'd better stay behind me.
Don't get yourself killed.
Okay, cool. As far as I know, this is the only way forward. Woo! At one Adam's head? That looked like more than one.
What did the girl say again? The stove, the fire, the boiling water, flaying the skin
Okay. The stove.
are the keys to her domain.
Okay. So what's picked? The stove. The fire. Wait.
What did the girls? The stove, the fire, the boiling water, flaying the skin are the keys to her domain.
Thank you.
You continue your journey into the domain of the Abdiricha. Nikolai tags along, constantly glancing around. You don't blame him, for you are also alarmed. And suddenly, it seems you are right to be. A couple of chorts bar your way.
Okay, so remember the Ebrakia, the bath spirit that lives beneath the benches of banyas? And they can skin a human alive, hence the name, which literally means female skinner. Oh, those things look dangerous. And what are they doing? They're gonna waste. That sucks. We'll do that. Okay, yep. Oh, he didn't attack it? Oh, he was gonna attack it. Okay. Is there one? Okay. I lost one health, but I think, yeah, I gained that health back. Cool. I like this card a lot.
The defeated chorts vanish into the thick subterranean shadows. You move further along the grim corridors. Nikolai follows you. You notice he's clenching the cross taken from the Ikotnitsa. His knuckles are white, and his hands shiver, but his eyes are full of determination.
That is true courage, going through even though he's terrified.
One tight corridor leads to another. The lower you go, the harder it is to breathe. Your path is lit only by burning embers and the scattered rays of the dawn coming from the human world somewhere above. It seems this journey will never end when suddenly, a black figure bars your way.
So sneaking around there in the dark. We can smell you. We can. Reeks of life will clean you up. Get rid of stinking skin as well.
Sorry, I thought she just said get rid of.
Greetings to you, Bannock hostess. Be so kind as to let us stay here, down below.
Hear us out, Banyak dear!
Invited ourselves, we did. I am the mistress here. Can't order me around, can you? Can you? What brings you here, down below?
Why do you steal Christian children? Why don't you let them go?
Who steals children? Who steals children? These are my children. It's quiet here in the dark. It's quiet here in the dark. It's warm from the stove. We're doing just fine here without you living ones. What brings you here down below?
Okay, well.
They say Bannocks rule over the Aspen demons. Is it true?
Why do you want to know? Why? So what if it's true? Maybe not. What then? We want to ask something else. What brings you here down below?
So the reason, as you remember, we're trying to get an Aspen demon so we can unlock a
You came to ask for your daughter's hand.
seal.
I have a young groom, you have a fine bride. Can we bring them together?
No! There's no brights here below! Only embers.
She got quiet.
Embers burn. Warm old bones.
Yeah? Who burned my arm then? An ember shaped like a hand?
A mark! A mark! A seal on the hand! You find it out. Figure it out.
Well, give us the girl. We know she's here.
All right. Have it your way. We'll show you a bride. Not one, even not one. Choose the one that's yours.
Third from the left.
You chose wrong. You'd stay here. Here to stay. I'll spin your hair on a rake, then take off your skin.
Ugh. 1, 2, third from the right. Or third from the left. Third from the left.
You chose your bride? You have chosen but picked the wrong one.
Wait, third from the left.
Wrong. All hope is lost for you now. I'm free to strangle you now.
You promised to give us the bride.
I will. Right after I take your skin.
What is this? Summon more spirits. All minions disappear when this demon dies. Okay. Left. I have no attack cards this turn, so look at this. And then it'll be turns before she can attack again. God, she has a lot of health. And all these go away at the end of my turn, which sucks. From this page, increase. Okay. We will do this for sure. I don't think I needed to do that. Oh, I only had 20 health. I have to. Oh, okay. I wasted that really good item. Gain. Wait. 3 wasted it in the turn. wasted that good item. I guess we didn't have to kill her.
Quickly, we have to make it. Did you bring what I asked you to?
Here is the belt and the cross. And your name is?
Alexandra, for now.
I can't believe it. Am I free?
Yes, the demons can't hurt you now. It's dangerous to stay here. The place is unclean, not to mention all the logs flying around.
Yeah, that's a
Let's
hazard.
go to our spa. We'll talk there.
All right.
She said third from the left. On the left side, I went 3 down.
And the banitsa vanished. And here I am.
I knew.
What a tale! Well, Kolya, you sure got lucky. Sure did find me a fine maiden, a pretty one.
Come on, old Yegor. Don't be like that.
Ah, don't worry, I'm not trying to curse you or anything.
I don't know what to do now.
So, Kolya, are you going to make good on your word?
I sure am. I'm doing it all by the book, nice and proper. But where would the matchmakers go?
I remember the village the Abdiricha stole me from. I remember the minute you freed me. I lived in Pakcha. My relatives still live there. Send the matchmakers there. Though I need to go there with Vasilisa first. You'll find your Aspen demon there.
Oh,
Are you still alive after 18 years?
Nothing to it, really. Wherever the Banya stove is lit, we're with her. Her mind has grown weak, sort of. She's rather old, but she's also taught me things. She's taught me quite a bit. I am an ogre myself, to a certain extent.
She's gone. I doubt she can follow you.
It's not so easy to get rid of her. Soon she'll revive in the dark. She can't die. I'm not entirely in the human world, to tell the truth. Until I'm married, she can bring me back.
Remember I asked you to question the Abduricha about an Aspen demon?
She switched me with an Aspen chort, it turns out. This chort now lives with my family.
oh, okay. Multitasking.
With my mother and father.
That's where we'll go. That's the kind of demon I need.
Good, I remember the way.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go then.
Okay, first we gotta take care of. So, got him. Okay, I forgot what he prefers. Well, this will take you longer. Oh wait, oh, he's done him. Wait, aren't okay? There's. Oh, I have to take the. Okay, my bad. Now I can send them. Oh, that won't take them long. Oops. Okay. Okay. They lived well in wealth and affection until Masletstia, when the soldiers grew sad. Who is my mother-in-law? Who should I visit for the feast? His young bride answered him, let's go to the next village, where a woman has been nurturing a baby boy for 16 years, but he still hasn't grown. They left for the village and arrived there on Wednesday. They sought out the house and found the woman coddling her baby. The baby cried, but neither ate nor drank. The bride grabbed at the bundle, threw it over her left shoulder, and cried, do you know what you're raising? The baby turned into a log, and the girl says, I'm your real daughter. When you, my mother, left me in the banya, a bangik, swapped me with the log and cast a veil over your eyes. Since then, their life returned to as it should be. Oh, okay. That's kind of a happy story. Okay, this gain plus... So this gains me weight. See, I like that one. Fly. I like this a lot. Confirm. Also, what is my level? What's its number of court? Okay. I want that. That's soon. I have no points. So 15. I can get this. Page deal 1 more damage. To change 1 card with a trump card. I don't think I care for that. This is number of... Okay, this is also super important. And then this. Actually, I want the one where I can play more cards. What one was that? Oh, that one's at 19. Okay. Okay, what's up with him?
Feels like it was all in a dream.
I felt this way also, when I first stepped into the ethereal world.
I feel as if I've been asleep for all my life.
Were the other children with you?
There were. Not for long, though. The ones that you saw were made by the Abdiricha out of coals. But there were others. If a woman giving birth curses her child, or if somebody doesn't ask for permission to come in, the Abdiricha tried to lure them in. Always had some coals, shaped as toys or candy, in her hands. So when the child came close, she grabbed it.
Where are those other children?
That's the thing. Not everyone lives through it. Some are strangled by chords, some perish from sadness. I had friends, you know.
They say the changelings learn a lot from evil spirits.
That's true. The Banig's been teaching me. Urged me on with burning coals, so I would learn better. Well, now I know quite a bit.
Like a witch?
Well, maybe not like a witch. I'm nowhere close to you. I know a thing or two, though. About herbs, talismans, and so on.
Okay.
Maybe I'll help you sometime.
How does it feel to finally be in a human house?
It's exactly the way I imagined it. A different world entirely. There used to be undead, darkness. But here, there's life.
Okay.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
Or I wanted the encyclopedia. Okay. I think it's on the right one. Optional shape for a human dwelling is round, with the heart is at the center. Its heat and light the space evenly. In the north, these kinds of houses were difficult and impractical to build. As a result, the inevitable corner of the wooden izba were dark and cold, for precisely the reason they became the homes for all of the household spirits. No house stands without a domovia. The domovia is transformation of an ancient spirit. Thus, the mythical chain izba, home, family, world. The izba serves as a link between the micro and the microcosmos. It is a place of birth and place to dwell, a place to marry, cook, and die in. Okay. Oh, I got. Here's the number of pages in your. Okay. Visitor. That's not a human.
Hello to you, witch! The talk of the West is that you're a powerful knower, so I came to you. I brought some bread. It's stale, but it's all I have. There's some Yerknik in our cemetery terrorizing the entire area. She died, you see, but hadn't passed on her shorts. You know how it goes.
An evil sorcerer cursed to return as a ghoul or a hunt the living. Oh, okay.
Very well. I'll drop by when I'm near.
Okay. What type of help does he give me? You know what? We're doing this. Wait, what task do I... Oh, I need to go here. Set off! We bring my cat!
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence.
Oh.
You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
What kind of wisdom do you possess? That which comes from above, or that of snakes and demons?
These are more important than I think. Not all the time. Alright, thank you, sir. Oh, can I? Oh, he's locked down. Okay. Let's set off. I have no idea what my cat can do to help me.
You hear the loud cries of an infant coming from the woods. Is this a demon's trick or an actual child? You can't tell from here.
Oh, well, only option, get
You
closer.
see a defenseless infant lying between the branches of a split tree. There are some gifts for the Leshy nearby. It seems that the peasants left their child in hopes that he would be cured of a disease. As a rule, the baby is left for several days in a forest in the hope of a miracle. You know well that the Leshy won't bother to help the child get well. This infant won't survive the night out here on its own. You think about what to do next. You bring the child to the closest village and steal the Leshy's gifts. You get lucky and quickly find the child's parents. You explain to them the dangers of such treatment and tell them to come to you for advice and herbs. The parents look scared, and it seems that they've learned their lesson.
Okay, cool. And I took the gifts.
It seems the witch doctor expected your visit. She must have learned about it from her chorts. Her entire house is filled with fragrant, dried herbs. It seems this is the place to buy some useful ones.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here, take a look.
Okay, I have some money. I spent a lot of money here, lady. Be happy.
You notice a familiar silhouette of the
a
wooden
church.
church among the branches. You decide to come inside and rest a bit from the long road. When you come closer, you understand that this church has been long since abandoned. The windows are boarded up, and here and there you can see holes in the walls, as black as empty eye sockets.
Oh, we got him.
You can't overcome your curiosity and push on the mossy door. After a moment, your eyes adjust to the darkness. After a moment, your eyes adjust to the darkness. A swarm of chorts turned this abandoned church into a gambling den. A mix of pig, goat, and horse snouts are staring into their cards. They haven't noticed you.
To battle! I don't know how to play cards. Oh, my cat. Oh, he applies defense. Okay. This is gonna be super dangerous. That's a lot of damage. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. Only 6 of coffee. What is per? I want to do that. Okay, 12. Getting 12 defense with both of these, which would put me a little bit better. Alright, here we go. They don't have firm. Oh. Okay. It's gonna do a lot of damage in one turn. I'm only gonna guard this. Oh. Oh! Oh. Okay, well, I'm hoping he dies. Only 6 damage. He's gonna remove a positive effect. Okay. Oh, okay, so I should have done well versed on him. Okay. I have no positive effects. And I have only defense cards. Well. Only doing 2 damage. Okay. There. There we go. I haven't made a level, right? Oh, so close, guys. No, I can't get that right. Oh, I automatically learn it, so I might just do that, or... Oh, no. Alright, level 10. What do I want? Can I use this one right away? Okay, that's the one we're going with. Okay. Small sediment. Okay. We'll go this way and, you know me, take the longest route.
You breathe in the chilly air. The night silence envelops you like a black blanket. You look around. The village houses are frozen still, waiting for the dawn. At the village edge, you notice the bent shadow of an abandoned izba. Inside, you notice a crooked doorway to a galbietz and an ink-black cellar behind it. You peek inside. The cellar has been buried beneath the earth and broken boards for a long time now.
A gravestone in the shape of an isba, or a hut with a symmetric roof. The word also refers to the cellar of an isba. Okay, so what did I learn? The goblet is a wooden isba in a construction near the furnace that can be used to reach the top of the furnace, and also serves as the entrance to the basement. Tall ones are called goblet lockers and can serve as a closet with a decoration partition on a narrow door. The goblet served as the entrance to a stairway leading down to the basement. Food and produce were kept in the coolest part of the goblet, like a fridge. Sometimes the closet portion is called the upper goblet, and the basement is called the lower goblet. The goblet was traditional place near the furnace, just opposite to the red corner. Oh. Oh. A little song time.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running vichorka. It may be worth stopping to listen for a while. You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
Oh, this one I just did this. Okay. Where my objective is. Oh no, oh, fully healed. Well, was I
At
even
night,
hurt?
the roads of Perm province are not the safest of places for the common folk. This time, it is not demons that block your path, but rather 3 highwaymen. Broshka approaches the bandits and, with a human voice, casually asks for a smoke. The bandits flee to the forest in horror.
I can't smoke. I'm a little disappointed in him.
You
but it
enter
terrifies
an
them.
old moonlit cemetery. Wooden tombstones are half broken. They stand in the dark like a squad of silent soldiers, each one staring at you blindly. You remember that this is the cemetery where the old hag Manka was buried. She was a famous witch Ikotnik.
Ikotnik are witches and golems that send special demons called Kotiks. People possessed by an occultic scream strange words and act uncontrollably.
You search the silent cemetery and feel your skin crawl, a sign that evil spirits are nearby. One of the graves is dug up as if by a wild beast.
We're doing this to help the
You
guy.
come
It's gonna be a
closer.
battle.
You almost fall over, but hold on to an old cross. Immediately, you realize that the old witch left her demons inside the crucifix.
Look at the eyes. Okay. Look at the eye. In the thing. Okay. Oh, that's my book. I'm like, what? Alright, I'm gonna do 8 damage right off the bat. Okay. He's gonna do poison, darn it. Actually, I don't need to do that. Okay. Oh, I actually had my gas. Ward. Oop. Oh, cool. Oh, the poison did go off. Do I have anything to remove? Okay. Poison. For each page you read, you suffer. Okay. Oh, I should have done the other way, I think. Yeah, I didn't heal. Okay. But I only took 1 damage. Okay. Let's go here now. Did I gain anything other than just fighting off those demons?
You finally reach the Changeling bride's home village. Houses are scattered among grim firs. You feel the presence of evil spirits, and the book also seems to tremble with anticipation.
Okay.
You soon find the Izba, where the presence of evil
What's going on?
spirits is strongest. As you approach, you hear the shrill cries of a baby coming from inside. The bride bites her lip and shifts from one foot to the other. You sigh. You'll need to make the first move.
Of children stolen in Banya. It is said not to leave a child in a Banya right after delivery, for a newborn might be stolen by the head of the Banya and replaced with something. The mother notices this. She is to call for a knower to get her child back, but the head of the Banya is clever. He might give them a pigeon or a cat instead of a baby. To prevent this one had to know special words. Otherwise, the mother might end up nursing a log or a broom. Okay. Oh, I made my level. Cool. I can't get this. I want this. Learn it. Alright. Now we go to my equipment. And I have an open slot now. Let's see. Gain +3 waste on the battle. Deal 3 damage each turn, ignoring. So I don't know if gain plus waste 3 on waste. Let's see. Might do this. Or I can give myself more health. Let's see. I have 5. Do I have anything to increase my attack? No. So we'll do that. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just health. There. Gain 1 on the start. Increase well-versed effects of black heart. Herbs heal you more. Let's do the well-versed. Okay. Wait, I have you. No! What do you do to me? I have Okay. Do I have him now as mine? Okay.
Who goes there? My baby can't sleep. Who are you girls? What do you need?
Your child is a demon. See for yourself. Yabduriha's changeling lies in the cradle, looking exactly like a human baby.
Throw over the shoulder.
How can I make him show his true form?
You lift the baby and quickly toss it over your shoulder.
Christ kingdom, what are you doing, you witch?
Take a look at who you're raising.
The crying baby turns into a piece of wood.
Step aside. Hide over the stove.
As soon as the mother and daughter climb above the stove, the log attacks you.
Wow, that's a terrifying log. Okay, so you need to do damage. This is my first goal. Wait, I should do bless first. Yeah. For now, I'll do this. Man, there's some glitching going on. I want to wait. It's not attacking, so I'll wait for his ability. I also don't know how long it takes. Okay. Oh! He copied himself. Oh my god. Right. Cat, now I want you to use it. Okay. Hide all status removed. God, they're all gonna hit me hard. I have no defense guards. Okay, I heard it. It's not hurting me too bad. Can I kill you this turn? I don't think so. No, let's not do this. Might be bad move. You know what? I'm here for one. 10, 11, 8, 15, and 2 health. So if it makes copies of itself, it's only going to make him with 18 health. Oh man, another really bad hand. Only gaining 13 damage. Or 13 health. Okay, there we go. Okay, I prevent 1 damage completely from 1. I only had white cards there. Kind of bad. Come on, some damage dealing. There we go. That should kill them all. Yep. Oh. And you know what? I'm gonna heal a little. I should have done damage. There! Loser trees. I like this card.
The bride tells her mother who she is. They hug. You can only guess how it feels to lose 18 years of your life. At the same time, the log turns into black smoke and sweeps into the black book. You feel dizzy. The world turns around you in a violent gale, disappearing in flames. Everything becomes dark.
Okay, the Aspen demon, I guess. Oh no, he guy that summoned them. We made a contract with.
Impressive. In only a week's time, the first seal is gone. All that's left is to open the seal. As I told you, you are very talented.
Okay.
So what do I do now? Where do I find the next evil spirit?
You can't figure this out yourself? Others have spent years, decades even, just to break one seal. The next seal, as you know, is of water. I imagine it won't be difficult to find originally. Not in your neck of the woods.
What happened to that log? Why was it sucked into the book?
Surely you don't think you get your wishes for free.
Especially since you're bringing the dead back to life.
You must feed the fire. Some spirits just vanish, absorbed by the book. Others possesses power enough to break the seal.
Who did it before me?
Who opened?
People of greatness who became greater when they reached the end of the Black Book.
Do you have
The
a name?
Black Book makes wishes come true. It can be used in many ways. You should think about how you can use it.
Who are you and why do you drag me into this hole? Why shouldn't I feed you to my book?
And
I don't think you
lose
can.
such an invaluable helper. All of your Zagavars. It is I who empower them. They would not be as strong without me in your service. You will learn the nature of such things in time.
Why are the seals blocked with passes? Was the book written by the people of Perm?
Nothing of the sort. The book changes, adapts. I think the book has been testing you. If you could not figure out the primitive symbols of the truths, you would be unworthy of it.
It's time for me to return to the light.
Is that all you wished to ask me?
I asked you everything I was allowed to.
Very well. You may go. We will meet again when you break the water seal. I would, however, think carefully on the subject of our next chat if I were you. Me being such a priceless assistant.
Yeah. So that was chapter 2. That was all chapter 1. It's interesting. So we broke one seal. I forgot how many there were, but we'll find out next time. But we have to work on getting the water seal next. Hope you all enjoying this, and we'll see you next time. Bye!